How do legal quirks lead to bizarre arrests? Imagine being arrested for something you didn't even realize was illegal. That's what can happen when old, strange laws are still on the books and enforced to the letter. Some laws were written decades or even centuries ago, often to address specific local issues or cultural norms that no longer exist. Over time, these laws become outdated but remain as active, waiting to trip up someone who unknowingly breaks them. When law enforcement officers interpret these laws literally or enforce them rigidly, bizarre arrests can happen. For example, in California, there is a law that requires frogs that die during a frog jumping contest to be destroyed immediately and not eaten. If someone ignores this rule, they could be arrested for violating it, even if it seems silly today. In Alabama, there's a law that forbids wearing a fake mustache in a church if it causes laughter. If someone wears a fake mustache and makes people laugh, they could be arrested for causing a disturbance. In Alaska, whispering to someone during moose hunting is illegal, which could lead to an arrest if someone is caught whispering during a hunt. Many of these laws come from local concerns or social norms that made sense at the time but now seem absurd. Colorado has a law that requires a permit to make artificial snow, so if someone tries to create snow without permission, they might face legal trouble. In Connecticut, collecting certain waste materials without a license is illegal, which might seem odd but was meant to protect property and recycling efforts. The process of law sometimes creates confusion because laws are written vaguely or based on outdated social norms. When officials interpret these laws literally, they can make enforcement gaffes. For instance, a law meant to prevent nuisances decades ago might now criminalize harmless activities. Police officers might decide to enforce these laws to make a point or because they misunderstand the law's original intent. This can lead to arrests for actions that seem trivial or humorous to the public. These enforcement quirks happen because laws are often relics of the past, and their wording can be confusing or overly broad. When law enforcement applies these rules without considering their modern context, it results in strange and sometimes hilarious arrests. The humor and oddity come from the clash between what the law was originally meant to do and how it is enforced today. These legal quirks reminded us that sometimes the law can be as strange as the situations it creates.